Oh, it says I'm live. I'm live, baby. Oh, OMG. All right, I'm going to give it a few minutes just so I can get a couple people in here and give the the eye time to get in here. And I told people on the Instagram where I was going to be. Oh my God. Man. Whew. Just waiting just for a few people. I just finished teaching a class on Instagram, cardio yoga. Yeah, that was kind of fun. So I'm just waiting. Still dancing. And this goes out to Andrew Martin. Andrew, honey, take a breath. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Um, I was watching his live this morning, and his channel was buffering a lot and having a lot of problems, and he was so frustrated, and I totally get it. You know, we don't have any control over what's buffering and doing all that. You know, we just come on and do our service, and as healers come to do our work. That's it. So I hope he comes back on a little later today, because I really wanted to hear his message and what he was putting out there and what he was saying. And I think it's where he's located. Um, the connection there was really giving him a hard time. So anyway, this info is going to be for those who wish to partake in it. So, all right, here's the deal. I am a huge, I pay attention to what Trump is saying. Okay. He keeps talking about a second wave is coming. And when you look at his name, Trump, and you break it down, decisive, resourceful, action. And when you look at the word wave, is a sudden occurrence or an increase in a specific phenomenal or feeling or emotion of energy. So I remember when he became president, he said he was going to drain the swamp. And he's been draining the swamp. Yes. Yes, please. So, so like I've always said, it's a new day, a new dawn, it's a new life for you and me. So I just really wanted to bring that in, because I think we have to get prepared, since all of the marches and things have been going on. So there's going to be some, from a nursing point of view, some precautionaries are going to have to be taking place, because things are opening up, and so we're needing to kind of protect each other. That wave, you know what I'm saying, Jelly Bean? That wave. All right. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about medicine, water. And I like doing this, part of it. When, because one of the things I want to say is, being African or African American, or the brown people or the Black race, we are connected to water. We're responsible for water. So it's a part of our culture. We're connected to that water. A lot of our ancestors, deities, ride on the waves of the water. So one of the things I like, especially when you are a sun dancer and when you're in a lodge and you're pouring water, you are connected to that water, and the ladle, when you dip the water and then you put it onto the stones, and the stone beings take that essence of what your prayers are with that first splash of water onto the stones, and it really sets the medicine in place when you're in the lodge. I've been told when I pour water and you're in the lodge with me, yeah, I pour a very hot lodge. You're gonna be praying to somebody. For sure. and and it's kind of funny because some of the native elders will see me. This is back in the day when I would be at the powwows and everything before I went into Sundance medicine and did that commitment for 4 years. I thought it was interesting that the elders would see me and they would say, "Well, what are you planning?" I said, "Oh, I got invited. I'm going to be pouring water for some people." And the elders would always laugh at me and say, "Okay, don't burn them out." And I would say, "Well, how do you know that?" I said, "Because you represent water and you can just whoosh, yeah." So I would say, okay. So the bowl water is basically you get a bowl. I'm gonna drop this one. Okay, you get a bowl. It can be any kind of bowl, but this is one of my bowls I like to use when I pour water. And I have to do any kind of blessings, healings. Well, this was a gift from a wonderful person who saw this, and she really just knew it spoke to me because it has that spiral on the inside of it. It's this little piece of sage in there. So anyway, you get a bowl. You can have any kind of good bowl. I need you to have. Don't get. You better not come up with no plastic bowl. Don't use no plastic bowl. Please get a glass bowl. Okay? Don't use no plastic bowl. You want glass. You want something. All right. Anyway. Okay. So you put your water into the bowl. You're only going to bring it up so far into the bowl, okay? You're not going to have it overfilled, and you got to watch out for sloshing your water all over the place because this is medicine. And you take your bowl and you find a place where you want to sit, whether it's going to be in your bedroom, next to your altar, or wherever it is where you have you time. You're not going to be interrupted. Okay, you've got your bowl and you're not going to be interrupted. This type of medicine, this type of healing, I love this, how it came to me from Spirit. You sit with this bowl, and whatever is going on inside of you, in your heart, your mind, your being, whatever that may be, okay, you take and hold your bowl and you sit it down in your lap, or you can bring it up to your heart. You choose, because if you're working from your lap space, you're working all of that root, that sacral, and that solar plexus area. I have an echo. Okay. And when you hold that bowl there, those are those emotions that you're going to be working with. If you're working with heavy heart issues, things that are just heavy in your heart, depression, things that you haven't been able to let go of. Okay, you're going to hold it at the heart. If you have a hard time speaking your truth and you've always wanted to speak your truth to a person, thing, place, or a situation that took place and you never got a chance to speak your truth on it, you're gonna hold it here at the throat. Okay? So these are the 3 places: in the lap, heart, throat. Okay? So you pick what it is that you need to release, what you need to talk about. Because water records energy, it holds energy, it can hold and record by its own molecules love energy, painful energy, negative energy, positive energy, whatever. It's going to record it, whatever it is. That's why I always tell people, when you go into a store and you're getting a water bottle, get the water bottle from behind versus the one in the front, because the one in the front has been recording everybody coming by. And if you have someone that's coming by that's stressed out and they're passing by that water bottle and you go pick that water bottle up and you drink it, you're going to be like, this tastes funny. This tastes weird. You might not even finish the water. You probably don't dump it because it doesn't feel right. So you take your bowl and you start speaking into your bowl all the things that you want to get rid of. You start speaking into, if you're doing healing about someone that did you wrong or mistreated you or hurt your feelings or whatever it is, or a job or something you have to leave and you never got a chance to speak your truth on it. Excuse me, because sometimes when people are leaving jobs and something happens and it goes down the wrong way, or it's a negative way, it didn't end in a balanced way because everybody got their egos all involved in it. You take the bowl and you start talking into the bowl of water and you speak your truth. Here's the thing. When you speak your truth and you visualize who you're saying it to, and because it's recording it in the water and it's going into the water, you will take this after you have done your talk. And then you're going to take the water and you're going to pour it onto the earth and down onto Mother Earth. I'm so sorry. I forgot to turn my phone off. There's just some people just trying to get in contact with me. They're not on my timeline. Get on my timeline. Raise that frequency up. So you're going to speak into that water and get that information and let go of whatever it is that you need to let go of into your water. Okay. So say that you're working on a forgiveness thing for someone, for yourself. You need to forgive someone, or you need to voice your opinion about that. Same thing. Put the water in there, bring up the person, place, thing, or situation that you feel you need to forgive, and then forgive that. Speak into that. Forgive yourself first for holding the energy, for the fact that you didn't make sacred space to let go so that you could forgive the energy of the person, place, thing, or situation. So I talk about that a lot in my Spiral Light, Be So Light book, my ebook that I wrote. And it's all about, you have to be able to speak into the water. Okay, speak into the water. So this works really good with what I call unfinished business, when you carry around a hurt in your heart, a hurt, a heaviness, and it stays with you because you never got a chance to speak your truth. You never got a chance. And this is how illnesses come up. Cancers, mental illness, anxiousness, depression, suicidal tendencies, that are not directly linked with mental illnesses, but it comes up because you didn't get a chance to say how you felt. Hey, there you are. You didn't get a chance to speak your truth. Okay, so this is a perfect time before we get to the doorway of the new moon with that solar eclipse that's going to be coming in. Man, that's going to kick some serious booty. And we're working now with this eclipse that just happened just on Friday. So it's key right now, if you need to get that energy out, to speak it into water, speak it into a bowl. Like I said, as long as it's a glass bowl, you're good to go. Don't do it in plastic, because plastic does not hold the same vibration or the same energy as when you do it with glass. Okay. And you can take it another step. If you wanted to talk into a purple bowl or a black bowl, some people, you don't even have to use a bowl if you don't want to. If you want to speak into a cauldron, you can do that too. If that's your practice and your medicine and that's what you walk with, then you can speak it into a cauldron. The main thing is you're speaking your truth into the water and you're letting it go. When you finish talking and getting that out of yourself, if you cry, allow the tears to fall into the water. Crying is cleansing. It is a cleansing part of ourselves when you cry. So let the tears go into the bowl so that you can heal that. If you want to put some sage and cedar into your water as you are doing this purification for yourself, then definitely do that. Absolutely. You make your medicine the way you need to make your medicine when you speak into the bowl. I love this bowl because all the way around it looks like a beautiful seashell. Look at that. I never really talked. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Yes. Danger zone. Home goods. Danger zone. Yes. Okay, so when you're done speaking, because you already have your sage, your cedar, you can take a pinch of tobacco and offer that up to spirit. I know, isn't it gorgeous? And put that pinch of tobacco into the water as a way of closing out what you're doing. Okay, part of your medicine. Now, say that you're working with depression, anxiety, fear, worry, and you really want to get that energy out and moving, you can still use the bowl medicine. But one of the things about depression, if it is a clinical depression from a nursing point of view, you want to make sure that you are being seen by medical, by getting treatment. If this has been a long clinical depression. Now, depression for some people can be a sudden depression that just comes on due to a loss of a child, a relationship, a job, financial hardship, homelessness, car issues. No matter what you do, you just feel like you cannot get ahead. All of this type of energy that is the onset of depression that just comes from some of these things, this is something that you can work through. You can do your healing and move this energy out and flip that energy and raise your frequency up out of that depression. Depression can sneak up on anybody. It doesn't go by a color, a religion belief, a sex. It doesn't go by that. Depression comes in a silent way and it starts shutting you down, where you don't want to get up, you don't want to participate in life, you have lost your hopes, you have lost your dreams, you do not feel life. You just don't even want to participate in it because it is heavy on you. This is the part in medicine, if you are going to take it one step further, take a bowl big enough, take and put a quartz crystal inside of it, especially if it's a sudden onset of depression. I am not talking about clinical depression where you've been dealing with depression all your life. That's more you're dealing with it clinically. Okay, that's a chronic. That's something that's a part of you where it comes in and you don't know where it came from, but you have a depression that you deal with in life. You can take a quartz crystal, put it in a bowl, take a bowl of water, take a little essence of essential oil of lemon, cedarwood, sage oil, or either put your sage into the water, and then take this bowl and put it outside in the sunlight. Go draw yourself some bath water. Put your sea salt in your bath water. Stand at your tub after you get your tub water going. And after you filled up the tub, light a candle. Then say your prayers over your tub of water. Stand there and state your intentions of what you would like to be cleared of. Because sometimes this is what happens. You can get up and be having a wonderful day. And all it takes is for you to walk into the wrong bubble of energy. You could pass by somebody that looks at you the wrong way, or they are really, really sad. And that energy just goes whoop, onto you. Like energy matches like energy. So it glumps onto you. And you're wondering why. Oh, God, why do I feel like this? Why am I feeling like this? I feel heavy. I feel drained. I don't feel like myself. I feel heavy, especially right now with everything that's going on in the world. We had the onset of the virus that happened. Then we had the onset of all of the things that's happened with people's life. Black Lives Matters. These things are emotional, heavy emotional things, and it's out here in the ether. So if you're a sensitive person and you step out and you say, I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's and I'm gonna go shopping, and go get your stuff. What happens? You step out, you go into the store, and you start feeling, especially for me, I start feeling people stuff. And for me, and not trying to do anything or whatever, I can feel people's thoughts when I pass by them. And today I got hit with thoughts of, I wonder how she's doing. I wonder if she's afraid to be walking around. I wonder how she feel about her life. I hear stuff like that. And let me tell you, it's kind of unnerving because I'm feeling it. And then I'm like, I start doing things like this. Dun, 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 dun. I start thinking something, or I start shifting my frequency so I'm not hearing that, and I go to 777, 333, 444. I start shifting it because I don't want to have that. But today I got hit with it at Traders. Then I got hit with it at Big Lots. Then, I got hit with it just in spurts, and it got me right here in my chest and my heart. So it's shifting that medicine. So when your bowl is sitting outside and you got the crystals in there and it's warming up, you got the sunlight hitting that bowl. Okay, now I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. You got your bowl sitting in the sunlight with that quartz crystal sitting in there. And say like you put your water in there and you say your prayers of intention, what you want this water to represent, what you want this water to do. Because we are so dimensional and with all these beautiful light beings just zipping in and out of time zones, zipping in and out of dimensions where you can and cannot see them. They come zipping in and out. They will literally, and I know this for a fact because I have evidence of it on video. Your beloved love beings will come and bless up your water. They will fly over your water, put their essence in your water, zip that water up. I kid you not. And then when you're ready to go take your medicine bath and you go get in that tub and you grab your bowl and you take your bowl, and your bowl of water should be nice and warm from the sun. The water is going to be activated with beautiful light codes from the sun that activate within the water. All kind of deliciousness going on there. Deliciousness. And you take this bowl, you go sit, go take your bath, and you raise it up and you pour it over the top of your head. Take the crystal out. All right. Reach in, take the crystal out. Don't need to knock yourself in the head with the crystal, all right? Because I know some of you have some nice, big, pretty crystals. And if you're a Capricorn, you're going to do a super job of putting a big crystal in your bowl. I know you, because I'm a Capricorn too. So you're going to put that crystal in here. Make sure you take it out before you go do the medicine. I don't want you to pour the water on your head and then hit your head with a crystal. No. Don't need to be going to no doctors right now. Nope. Take it out, sit it at the edge of your tub, or either put it in your bath water, because that would be a good thing for you to take that crystal, put it in the bath water. And now you have your crystal in the bath water with you that was already charging up this. So now it's going to charge up your bath water. Bam! It's called double medicine. Ta-da. So, I know you're laughing at me. But give me a thumbs up, girlfriend. What you doing? So this is the way you take that medicine and you put it in the tub so you can have that medicine for yourself. Okay. So now you poured this beautiful lusciousness of medicine over the top of you, and now you're gonna feel that heaviness or whatever it is lifting up off of you. This is that time that you visualize yourself sitting in this water of healing and allowing it to heal you, allowing yourself to be in union of your divine source, however you see that for yourself, and then moving into that so that this water blesses you and cleans you up. Thank you, darling. I don't see that changing up there. I still see that zero sitting. Thank you very much. Technology. So you just really want to bless yourself up with that wonderfulness water. And this is perfect for anybody that feels like they can't get down to the ocean, or they feel like, oh, I want to go to the ocean, but I haven't had a chance to go down to the ocean. So then you're taking this water from the sun and getting a charge. Same thing when the eclipse are coming by. When we have the solar eclipse happening, you put that quartz crystal in here, and you're going to use that for a boost of medicine into your system and to move to that next level in your life, whatever it is that you need direction for. That quartz crystal goes in here. You set it outside under that sunlight, let that sunlight hit it. Let it get programmed. Let the light codes come in, because you can speak into the water and say, I would really love to have the new light codes for my body. Boom! Set it out in the sun, and then it comes in. Now remember, I'm the frequency woman, queen of frequency. I love working with frequencies. So then you can say to yourself, put it in this water, 777, 444, 333, 222, whatever frequencies you want to put in there, especially if it's certain numbers that you keep seeing. Okay? You can speak those numbers in here. Set it outside. You can put some wonderful, loving things in there if you want to put some rose petals in there. Yeah. A little bit of sage. Yeah. And then put it into a little baggie. One that it's not like cloth, but it's that thin type of baggy stuff. And you can put everything in there, a muslin bag or whatever, and put your medicine in there. I talked about that yesterday for a medicine bath for myself. Did lemons and orange. I bought some basil. Put some basil in there. Basil is really good for healing. Okay, so put it in that bowl of water. So that's your bowl of water medicine. So this is perfect for anybody like that's working the front line, nurses, doctors, anyone that's been working in groceries, anyone that is working in food services. Thank you so much for your services. And anyone who is a police officer, a real police officer, that's still honoring his oath of serve and protect. Yes, you. Put your water in. Make that for yourself because you've come in contact with a lot of things and you've had to deal with a lot of adrenaline running stuff and different energies that you've probably seen running around. Hand sanitizer. So true. That you have to really get the water and bless yourself up. All right. And those of you that know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. All right. You wear a shield for a reason. Get me? Got me? Good. All right. So that's the specialty about the bowl. So I'm going to set this down now because I don't want to break it because it's got a lot of purpose coming real soon. So some of the frequency numbers, if you want to get a pen and paper and you want to work with the frequency numbers, I'm going to give you some numbers that work with frequency. I love this book. Thank you so much, people that wrote this book. It's part of my work 24/7. And I said 24/7 because I got them all over the place. Like I said, I can slam dunk a frequency anywhere, anytime when I need to. Okay, so anxiety frequency, we talked about this one before. That's going to run you a 10,000. So a 10,000 number frequency will work with you. Now remember, if you want to work with the frequency, you can speak it into your bowl of water that you're going to use for healing, or you can put it in a glass of water and say 10,000, speak 10,000 frequency into that water, and just holding the intention and knowing that that water is going to represent 10,000 is what you want it to represent. Okay. So 10,000 will represent that for anxiety. You can do the number 95 for frequency. You can use number 95 for that. So that's a frequency for that. Depression, you can use the number of 800. You can use the number of, let's look at this one, 5,000. And you can use the number 3176, 3176. And then there is 787. Use 787. Okay. So you can put those number frequencies into your water. You can drink them. You can put it on a glass bottle and circle it, tap it 3 times, activate it. You can put that in there. You can also put it into your bath water just by using your right hand for sending, putting that frequency into your water and using that as a part of your healing frequency. Okay. So another thing right now, because of all of this energy that is moving, some people are going to be more susceptible to suicide attempts or feeling suicidal. Please, I cannot reiterate, I can't reiterate more than enough of, if you are feeling this way, please use the 1-800 number hotline for suicide prevention, and call that number. There are people there 24 hours a day to receive your call, to talk to you. Utilize your local churches if you need to speak to someone, or just those of you that are healers, open up your time either on your Instagram or either on your time space if someone needs to talk, just to get things out. A lot of times, like I said, people just need to talk. They just need to talk, and somebody just needs to listen. Just listening when somebody needs to talk. Let them cry if they need to cry. I'm a stickler sometimes when it comes to coaching, because of the fact, if I find someone and they're moving through something and I don't want them to break their power, who they are, I will say, don't start crying. You're okay. You're safe. Da 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 da. But in any prevention for suicide, let them cry. Let them get it out. And don't take it lightly if someone says, I don't want to be on this planet anymore. I really cannot stand this. I got to get off this planet. I am taking my life. I'm ending it. If you hear those key words, that's when you need to act. That's when you need to. Sometimes a lot of us, we kid around and we say things like, oh, I got to get a range check. I'll say things like, oh, I got to get a range check. This is, I got to get off this planet. This is the wrong assignment. I took the wrong train. I was in the wrong line. I didn't sign up for this. I was in the wrong line. So, we all say those things, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to go and start plotting how I'm going to take myself out. Now, if we rewind back in the old timeline, back to when I was younger, yeah, I was really suicidal and did not know where this energy was coming from. And then when I really started researching cellular and feeling that, and then got the download for the spiral light healing, and to be able to see where this was coming from my mother's cellular being that's in me. Now, this is why I talk about, when you're pregnant, everything you're thinking about, how you walk your life, your depression, unforgiven things, this is the time you need to heal that, because you don't want to pass that on to the child that you're carrying. Because there's so many people that are carrying things that they don't know. It doesn't belong to them. It came from their mother, father cells. The father who was depressed or suicidal, or the mother that was depressed or suicidal, or this one where the mother didn't want to have you, had depression about it, and then wanted to get rid of you, wanted to abort you, but it was too late, and kept thinking about abortion, kept thinking about getting rid of you, and didn't want to have you. That energy alone gets caught up in your cellular memory of you growing inside that mother. And then when you come out, hello, you now have it. You're now carrying it. So I've worked with a lot of people that have been dealing with that depression or that suicidal energy, because you have to go in and find the root of it and get rid of it. And there's a huge difference. It's a huge thing that just goes away just like that. And it's amazing. So, like I said, sometimes we carry stuff that's not meant for us to carry. Okay. So I hope this helps and helps to keep our frequency up. Like I said, I would definitely start preparing for the second wave. Pay attention. I don't know if Trump is going to be coming out talking today or tomorrow. I don't know what his plans are. I find him very intriguing. It's like a chess game that just keeps going and going and going. But I find him quite intriguing. Interesting. I'm telling you, decode him. When he's talking, when he says something 2 or 3 times, that's code. Pay attention. Anytime he starts talking, I start writing stuff down. And it pans out every time. So he's smart. I have to hand him that. Go Trump. Anyway, I'm just saying, because when you understand the full picture, you understand certain things that's happening. And trust me, he will be talking about it somewhere down the line. I'm not going to ruin his thunder. It's going to get good. So let me share with you some of the things that I got. I hope this was good. Does everybody understand what I just said? Do you have any questions about what I just said? M-A-G, mega. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. Very much so. Any questions? Okay, I'm going to show you what I got in trouble with. I went to the bookstore. I got to stay out of the bookstore. Oh, my God. What is with me in the bookstore? Oh, my God. Why? Why did I go to the bookstore? I didn't do too much of a damage. It's just, I don't know. It's like, I think it's an adrenaline thing. Let's go to the bookstore. What am I going to find? Am I going to find something good? Am I going to get a surprise? And then here's the thing. This is the problem. This is the problem. I will go get my water, get in the car, have no intention of going to the bookstore. But because I know that it's just down the street from where I just got the water at the health food store, and I just know it's just like over the signal light, I will just say, I'm just going to take a quick look. And my car has cellular memory. My car, I don't have to worry. It just, it has memory. Mystic Knight and I are so connected. Yes, we are. Yes, please. So Mystic Knight and I just kind of like, I don't know, it's Mystic Knight's fault. Because I just show up at the bookstore. I think Mystic Knight just knows, oh, well, we're just down the street. Might as well just take her to the bookstore. I know that's where she wants to go. Priestess needs to go to the bookstore. Here we go. So anyway, I go to the bookstore. So bad. And I got this one. I thought it was so cool. I loved it. It's called Change Your Life One Day at a Time. 365 Simple Ways to Be Happier, Healthier, and Smarter. Love this. Yes. And it was $6.99. Half price bookstore. Ta-da! Love it, love it, love it. I mean, look at it's a sunflower on it. Who doesn't like a sunflower? Oh, love it. All right. So now, then, you know I do my healing work. I have my oils. I'm huge on that. I do my thing. Saw the book. And it says essential oils, all natural remedies and recipes for your mind, body, and home. That's $9.99. But here's the thing, what I like about it. Look at it. Okay, it's color coated right here. Nice photos on the back. Look at that. Look at that. Look at. But this is what I like. So say like this is what I like. This is the pretty part. Look, it'll give you the medicine, and then it shows you the picture of the plant, and then it gives you all these wonderful things here about the oils, what you can use it for, blah blah blah. So it shows peppermint. Then it shows where's that one that I wanted to look at? Da, 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 da. So pretty. I mean, the pictures are so vibrant. And that's one of the reasons why I got it, because the pictures were so pretty in here. I mean, look at this. Look, 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 look. Orange. Look at the orange. Does that just make you want to say, yes, please? Yes! What kind of juiciness? And then there was one in here. It gives you combinations, how to do your blendings. And it's got the picture of the plant in there. Come on, people. It's like, for sure, I'm plant medicine all the way, for God's sakes. Yes. That's where I'm going. Been doing it forever. And then it goes into, there was one pretty picture in here, and I was like, so, let me look. Oh my gosh. Oh, this one. Oh my God. Okay, Raven Sarah. I think that's, yeah. It shows a picture of the plant and then all the wonderful benefits of using the Raven Sarah. Oh, come on. Like, for sure. Like, yeah. What do? Yes. Be so light. You guys know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah. Anyway, here's lavender. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Yes, $9.99. Okay, so I was almost out. I thought I was going to be safe. Then of course I was. Well, let me go see what journals they have. So I have a purple one that I got, but this one I could not leave without it. Look at this. The butterfly, the lotus, and the moon phases. OMG, $7.99. Look at that. And it's just plain on the inside. But I love the fact how it's embossed on the outside. And it's so nice. I love it. And it's a beautiful color. Throat chakra. Here we go. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. So those are my books. Also, once again, got another box of Obis oil at the health food store. And this I thought was interesting because when I went by Big Lots, I've been looking for rubbing alcohol. Walgreens is out. Couldn't even find it at Walmart. Places were out. It was really kind of weird. So when I went by Big Lots, they had the wintergreen one with glycerin, and it's 70%. So I got 2 bottles of this. I think it was $1 something a pop, $1.29 or something a pop. And so I got this because it makes great antiseptic spray for your hands. It has a wintergreen smell to it, and you can put other additional stuff in it if you want to. I'm just saying. But yeah, wintergreen. Don't forget, you can use the wintergreen one because we have to get ready for the second wave, depending on when Trump says what's going to be activated. I don't know. Just pay attention. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with everybody and just talk about the water, some frequencies, and the healing, and some of the things you want to look for if someone is suicidal. Please do not hesitate to get them to the 24-hour suicidal hotline and have them talk to someone, get them that support that they need. Because I rather see someone get the help they need than to brush it off and say, oh, they're fine, they're okay, they're not depressed. They were just kidding. No, because of everything that's happening right now, suicide is very real. And I've lost 2 people in my life to suicide. And the last one that I lost to suicide pretty much ripped my heart apart for about a couple of years because he was so special and just a beautiful soul, but the pressure of his job, making the money, and then relationship things were happening, things that kind of went wrong in his relationship. The marriage was falling apart. And here's the thing about it. I thought everything was okay. I thought everything was going okay because we had just had pie like 2 nights before the incident happened. And he never showed any signs that he was gonna do anything. He never showed any signs of it. So that's why I came on today to talk about the bowl medicine, water talking, and depression, looking for that. Please, please, please talk to somebody if you're going through depression, and shifting that awareness. Because yes, right now we're in a very peculiar time. Yes, right now is, energies are shooting all over the place. And if you're a healer, you're gonna feel everybody's stuff. And this is why it's so important. It doesn't matter what path you're on and how what calls to you. Taking care of yourself, you have to do that. Misting yourself with rose water, smudging, getting back to you, going into the sacred heart, breathing in your sacred space, your divineness, and knowing that right here, right now, in this moment, you're right here with yourself. Okay? Everyone just taking a nice deep breath. Just place your hands over your heart. Just place your hands there and just taking a deep breath. And then exhale it out. Drop your shoulders. Inhale in. Exhale it out. And then when you start to feel that tightness in the chest, remember that frequency that I taught you about, and you place your index finger right here at the clavicle, and you just start doing this little circular motion. 7344, 7344, 7344, 7344, 7344, 7344, 7344, and just breathe in and then exhale out. And you'll feel the release of your chest expand and release that pressure that's sitting right here on top of your lung space and your heart space, and it'll take that pressure off. We're going to feel a lot of that pressure going on with all these different dimensional collapsings and activations and Stargate energy and dimensional shifting. And 1 minute you see your time one way, and the next minute it looks like something else. It's all of this dimensional stuff going on. And sometimes when you wake up in the morning, you're asking yourself, where the hell am I? Oh, okay, I'm here. Because sometimes when we go to sleep, we're off doing things in other dimensions or helping somebody or, doing medicine work or what have you. We are all over the place. So yes, take care of the self. All right, lovelies. It's time for me to get real with it and go nourish myself as well as you go nourish yourself. I have some phone calls to make and get caught up and do some checking around and talking about the next place where I want to play my drum. I am putting it out there. I'm going to be playing my drum on the shores in Hawaii. Yeah. Never been to Hawaii. Have no clue where I would go. No clue. But I just see myself, I'm going to play my drum out on the shores of Hawaii. And I see myself going down to further down kind of Santa Barbara way and play my drums out there. Santa Cruz was just awesome to play my drums right there on that cliff. So I'm still looking at the footage. Unfortunately, of the footage, because of the way the wind was blowing, all you see is just the back of me. I wish I could have played it the other way, but it would have ripped me and that drum apart the way I was playing the drum. So I'm still kind of looking at the videos. Some of it has been edited, so we can kind of fix the time on that. So I'm going to kind of just look at it a little bit more and see if I want to post it, leave it up or not. But anyway, much love to all of you and be good to yourselves. Thank you so much for joining me here at Be So Light. That's right. Thank you, tribe. Be So Light. Thanks for being a part of the tribe. Thank you if I had warriors inside the tribe that watched the protection realm. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And be good to yourselves. I love you all. Just know that, even if I haven't personally met you. Done deal. Okay, yes, please. Gotta go. Be good to yourself. Okay, I am heading over to my phone. Call you. I'm going to talk to you right now. All right, much love to all of you. Be good to yourself. All right. Bye.